Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles. Here today to show you a really good looking 1986 GMC Sierra Classic. It rides on a fresh set of Mickey Thompson radial truck tires. It's got the factory rally wheels. This is a short bed step side, which is really a good looking touch. It's got dual exhaust tips on both sides. You can see the wheels are really nice. A lot of the hardware was replaced. They got the chain for the tailgate wrapped in plastic. Back in the day we used to use garden hose. The tailgate is very straight. It's got a wood bed in the back. And I'm going to call this truck is about 90% done. And I'm going to point out the things. But like the oak in the bed, it hasn't been stained, so you could still do that. It's got a tonneau cover that hooks onto the Velcro strips that goes on the bed. And the bed is partially coated with like a bed liner material, and then it's got the wood and the strips in the right place. And a lot of people put the fuel tanks in the back, but this one's got the fuel tank in the proper position. There's the fuel door right there. It runs really nice. It's got a small block Chevrolet engine. It originally came with the 305. I don't know if that's the original motor. It's got headers on it and a few performance upgrades. You can look under here and see the shocks are new and the springs are new. And on the interior, the door panels have been replaced, the seat has been reupholstered. It's got new carpet, a new dash pad, a new headliner was installed. And some of the little detail things that I've noticed, it's missing the little pull-up for the door lock. It says Silverado on the dash, and of course it's a GMC. This is a replacement dash cover. And it looks really good on the passenger side. On the driver's side, it doesn't really fit like it should. It does have a new, basically display cover nacelle. It needs a radio, so you still get to choose your tunes. It's got a CB mount, where they must have had a CB antenna, showing 117,000 miles. But it could be 200 or 317, who knows. All the gauges do work. I'm going to start it up in a minute. It's still got tint on the upper part of the windshield, which was popular back in the day. Got a little rub mark from the wiper blades, probably before they were changed. I mean, nothing major. The interior's nice. The paint is really beautiful. It's got new chrome mirrors. It's a really slick paint job. Kind of go down the side here and see. Bumpers are nicely chromed. And it really hasn't been out in public since it's been painted, but a few times. It's got a new Duracell battery. It does have cold AC. Looks like the compressor's been replaced. Power disc brakes. It's got an Edelbrock carburetor. It's got headers, plug wires with the little guards on them. I mean, you could detail the interior, the engine bay a little bit more. Maybe paint the intake, the water pump, the block. You know, if you wanted to doll it up. It does have a really nice dual fan cooling system with 3 relays. A really good setup. Mainly they do those for AC. Let's start it up. I mean, I'm going to say the good outweighs the bad. The tranny shift's good. The motor makes good power. And you can see the fuel gauge works. When you start the motor, when it's been sitting like in the warehouse for a week or two, it'll smoke a little bit, and once you drive it, it goes away. But I'm told a lot of these early Chevys had weak valve seals, so that may be all it is. And a lot of people just run them and they don't really ever replace them because it actually provides a little bit of upper loop for the engine. Get a look here on this side. Like some of these ducts, they're functional, but this should be chrome right here. I mean, you can do little things to this, put a radio in it, and make it your truck. A lot of the dirty work is done. It drives very straight, tranny shift's good. You can see the air conditioner compressor is on. Both of the fans are on. It does have chrome valve covers and a K&N air filter that's serviceable. You can see that it's cold right here, but you could polish the intake, put an aluminum intake, paint the motor, coat the headers. I mean, you can do a lot to dress this truck up. Windshield washer bottle is good. Maybe put one of those insulation pads under it. But again, it's about making it your truck. But we're Texas Best Used Motorcycles. We're located in Mansfield, Texas. And we'd love to have you fly in and drive this one home. In fact, let's take it down the street. There's a bunch of geese out there in the middle of the road. Probably have to tell them to get out of the way. These mirrors could stand to be tightened up because they rotate in. I guess they're not in a hurry to go anywhere. The exhaust has a nice rumble and the transmission has a good firm shift. I'll stop up here while it's running, let you kind of hear the exhaust. But it rides really good. It's not rattling. It does have disc brakes. I'm going to also take pictures of the undercarriage, show you the floor pans and just basically what it looks like underneath the truck. But if you're looking for a truck to drive back to school or just to roll around town and eat breakfast in the morning, this will make you a really good one. Kind of hear the exhaust. I don't think the motor has any cam or anything, maybe an RV cam. But it does run good. Makes good drivability, good power. But if you have any questions, give us a call. I'm Bronco Bob. Wishing you happy trails and telling you we can ship this truck anywhere in the USA or anywhere in the world. Have a great day. I'm Bronco Bob wishing you happy trails.